Psjdra the redevelopment agency special board meeting, June 2nd, 11 a.m. Mr. Mayor, if you would lead us in the pledge, and we'll do a moment of silence.
Okay. Everybody face the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen. Thank you. Roll call of the board. I believe I've got everybody but the chairman. Chairman Lakes is not present. And we'll start with our business items. Mr. Roman Quinn.
Good morning. First, we're going to touch base on the housing generation program. Me and Eric have been doing a lot of work with the pending projects that he had prior to me getting hired. And we're starting on a project at Mr. Robert Foreman's house in a couple of days. Also, with the housing generation program, I created a system so we can have a little bit better organization. So it's a list to go by who's the highest priority, going all the way down to the least. So that's who's going next. So yeah, that's going pretty smoothly. We also been working with Kathy Gilbert. We have some projects that's already completed pending invoice. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it on the housing generation program.
On Robert Farmer's, it's an older house that we're gonna tear down. Or we're gonna fix up.
So Robert had some water damage on the side of his house where a lot of rain and some wood was rotting at the bottom. So we're cutting the siding out and we're replacing the wood on the siding. So we're replacing the wood on the siding and adding some exterior paint as well.
Okay.
Moving on to the community outreach and Juneteenth planning update. On June 18th through the 20th, they're going to have on that Friday, and they're having something at the Washington Rec on that Saturday where they're going to feed some kids in the community. With that being said, Scott Chastain, who is the consultant we're working with out of Thomasville, Georgia, Thomasville, Georgia, he will be here around that date. He said it was probably a good chance for him to come on the 18th, and was planning on doing a pop-up workshop on the 19th. I need to get with Mr. Eddie about he wants to access to the WIG building if possible on that 19th, and on the 20th we talked with the people that's over the Juneteenth program, and we're going to be setting up a table where we can talk to some people in the community, let them know what's going on and how far we are in that process. I also talked to him about on my own expense coming up there June 12th to see some of the work that they did in Thomasville and get to meet with him and Kenny a little bit and talk shop a little bit.
Is he a CRA person there? I'm not sure.
No, I actually, Roman, I'm really glad that you are going up there. I went up probably about 3 weeks ago and spent the entire day up there with Kenny. Scott was out of town at the moment, but I met with the city planner, the commissioners, the city manager, and what they've done with that downtown revitalization is just spectacular. and they'll have a lot of insight, a lot of stuff you can learn from.
Yeah,
Sure.
and he actually mentioned you coming up there, and that's, and he mentioned that, that you enjoy some of the work that they've done up there, so that's one of the main reasons I want to go up there, to see all the work that they've done. I think it'd be, beneficial for.
At the end of the day, we don't need to reinvent the wheel if we can learn from what other
For sure.
people have done. And they pointed some good things out, even like with they know I'm interested in the amphitheater. And I met with the people that set up there on a regular basis separately. I'm with them, and then they moved me over to ask somebody that works there, not them, what would they do, differently then versus now? And it was great insight of what really Port St. Joe could become.
For sure, for sure.
It is so important, I think, to get out of town every now and then, see what folks around us are doing, and you learn so much from them just by sometimes not even talking to anybody. You can just see what they've done and see, we're in the same position. We can do that. Why not? So
I have a question about, I was making notes, and I may have not heard you correctly, but I wrote that, you said you're gonna go June the 12th to Thomasville.
Yes.
On your own.
Yes.
Or is that implying that you would not be paid to go?
No, like I'm not looking for any funding outside of like what I'm getting paid to do.
Well, that, we don't authorize people to work and not get paid.
Right.
I don't. So, if your contract does not have language in it that talks about travel expense, you need to add it before we approve it, because, I don't know what the rest of you think, but if you go and it's type of work, you get paid for it.
Thank you, Scott. I'll get that invoice.
You don't count.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you're compensated, which I already think you're working too many hours now, but I'll leave that out. I did read where it does say 20 hours. You keep that in mind. You're burn out too quick.
Sure, but I've been enjoying it. I've been excited to, get out to do it a little bit and, talk to some of the people that I haven't seen in a while, just because of, my playing career. But it's nice to be back into the community again. So moving on to.
You say on the 12th?
On the 12th.
Okay.
On the 12th of June.
You don't mind me tag along with you or tag behind you, doesn't matter.
You can definitely
I
tag.
like to be able to see it.
Yeah, you can tag along. I plan on going, I spoke to Scott a little bit. I plan on going early that morning and coming back later that evening. So, if you want to tag along, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, really. Give me something to do.
Yeah, for sure.
They got good restaurants there too.
Oh, yeah. I'm very familiar with Thomasville.
So moving on to some of the CRA operational stuff. Me and Eric got a chance to meet with Sandra and Chris from DuPont Foundation a couple weeks ago, and they mentioned an opportunity that I think that will be good for all of us. And they're having Florida Development Association having a conference down in Charlotte Harbor on the October 20th through the 23rd. They want to get together. They want to know who's all available and going, and they want to be able to fund that. They think they got a great opportunity that will be able to fund the cost of us going. So that'll be a huge opportunity for, I think, each and one of us to, continue to educate ourselves and gain that experience, and also network. There'll be a lot of good CRAs down there that we can, take notes from and, learn from their experiences as well.
What's the name of that organization again?
It is Florida Development Association.
Yeah, I absolutely think we should be members if we're not already. And I assume they have a convention once a year, that we should have a representative go. You learn so much from others there that I think it's important. And it'll kind of piggyback with the trip to Thomasville and so forth. So if And I noticed the membership is based on your operating budget. If you guys didn't look real close, if it's tiered, on up, you know, if we're Miami, it's gonna cost a lot to join, of course, we're not. But anyway, since it's on here, I'll make a motion, if we're not members, we join that organization and allow Roman to go to the convention, when it's held. I don't recall the dates, Roman,
It's October 20th through the 23rd.
okay. Maybe we can say some aluminum cans between now and then and pay for them to go. But anyway, that's my motion.
I've got a motion.
Second by Ms. Linda
Got
Bullock.
a second, Ms. Bullock. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7-0. All right. Yeah, you got anything else?
I think the last thing is like, the contract. I think I do need to get it added to the travel expense. But other than that, I just want the approval to go ahead and get it signed and move it forward from there.
Want me to make a motion? Yeah, I'll add that. My motion will be to approve the contract in front of us today with added language that covers all travel, official travel and expenses, that'll be pre-approved by the city of Port St. Joe.
Second. Got a motion, Commissioner Hoffman, and second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes 7-0.
You do.
All right. Anything else?
That's it, everybody. Thank you guys.
I don't see any citizens to be heard. Discussion by board members. Anybody got anything?
Yes,
Ms. Linda?
Mr. Hoffman mentioned a contractor a few months back.
Yeah.
Did you get a put on there, Mr. Hoffman? You said you had a contractor that needed to be added. We'll talk about
Are you talking about, Bert Reed?
it.
Yeah, I don't know if Bert, I know that you're familiar with Bert. He has a contractor's license. And for full disclosure, Bert Reed is soon to be my, son-in-law and is currently the father of my grandson. So there's everybody to know, but he had asked, Bert had told me if we need, small jobs, repairs or whatever, you know, put his name on the list. I don't know how you get on the list, but, yeah, consider it.
I think that's something we need to consider.
Absolutely.
We need quality work.
Doesn't hurt to have someone else, besides maybe one person, you can reach out and see what kind of work other folks do.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name Bert Reed.
Yeah, Bert Reed.
Uh-huh.
He owns Icon Construction, and he also just recently went to work with Monolith. He's like their project manager for Chris with Monolith. And I think he's done some work with the long-range planning committees that they've used, even Diane Seeley's one.
Okay.
Well, thanks for bringing that up, Ms. Paul.
Anybody else?
I have just one item. The AC does not seem to be working in Mr. Roman Quinn's office. It's hot in there, so we need to get the city to fix the AC. It may be multiple. Well, I asked Cody, Blackman, Cody, what's her? Cody. I asked her, and she said that some of the rooms are nice and cold, but
So
that one is
So
hot.
my office space and the room beside me, the AC does work. It's like when you walk in the door, it's not too many vents in there, so it's hot when you first walk into that door. But the AC in my office space and the office next to me it does work.
Okay, well,
It may just be, they may just need to look at the split and, look at how much air is coming through and add another vent.
Before they had, excuse me, they added the vent, and what I know, just added a vent, maybe a space car, like you had to put a vent right over to where he's at,
and it can blow some air, because it definitely works. It'll cool down, just have to keep it on most of the time, you know, jack temperature, maybe about 7, 8, so it'll cut off at a certain time, but it works. Works very well.
Jim,
Yeah, you and me were on there, get somebody up there.
note that, Chairman Langston is present as well, and, do you have anything, Mr. Chairman?
No, not really concerned with CRA, I think, everything is going, I know you probably when you discuss the pop-up. Yep. So we got a lot going on, we just continue to, do what we're doing and support Roman, that's what we can, and the community, because, you know, he's an executive director, but if we have questions for one of the board members, we should do a better job. Or as, taking control of, everything was going on in the position.
Anybody else?
Yes. What is your operating hours that you be open? Somebody be asking me.
Yeah, well, 8:30 to 12:30.
8 to 12. 8:30 to 12.
8:30 to 12:30.
Can we put some online? We, let them know, 'cause I got a phone call asking where they need to return, the applications in. And, I think we need to let them know something, what your office hours gonna be, where they're trying to get your application, where they're trying to. Then you can, make you aware, make you a site, where you can go on and see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, visible display.
I would like to, be able to go down to, meeting in October the 20th to the 23rd. I'll be getting some of those emails from some about those different, developments that's going on. And I wanted to do that. I made plans to go down here anyway. See, I've been in communication with her for almost about a year. She's been telling me a lot of things about CRA here. So I'd like to go down to that meeting. I've never seen it all day. I'll be going there. Take care of my experience. So much. We got to have a conversation. I'm gonna have a conversation with them. It was fine. Yes, go on.
Now, where is that? Is that the one in October? Or is that October?
It's October.
It's over time.
Yes, sir. Okay, yeah. Wow. Yeah.
From what you say,
Charlotte Harbor, so it's right down there by Charlotte.
I'll take them all.
Sherry.
Anybody else? Anybody, public, you got anything? Good, Miss Kathy? You got anything today? I'm fixing to adjourn the meeting is the reason why.
That's what Robert wants, I don't usually be here. Just get up a minute. Is this on?
Hold it down for the turn.
Okay. Guess the only thing I have to say is that Roman and I have been working together on finishing up projects. Our organization our funding ends June 30th for the appropriations that we have been doing all those rehabs with. So we're going to finish up, I think, about 3 or 4 projects with collaboration with the CRA. And Ms. Cheryl Pryor's house is done. She got certificate of occupancy May 21st. So all good news. Any questions for me?
And Commissioner Hoffman asked Roman to add a contractor to your list of contractors doing your work.
Okay,
And, Roman's got that name, so.
it's always good to have a list.
Yeah.
Be able to get more than one quote.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I also said that I'm happy to, even though our project ends June 30th, to continue to help him get established with all the contractors and the projects.
It's great. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay, yes, please.
Anybody else? All right, we'll stand adjourned.
All right, good job, everybody. Now, our city meeting will be